of
Velocity.
There you go. Exactly. Magnitude of velocity. So in this case, it's going to be the square root of 5. Oh, you need that. Yeah. Square root of 5. Can someone hit that remote button? Look for the freeze behind you, Shirley. What's the units on this? Hand me the remote. Just hand it to me. I'll get it. Meters per second. Okay. Here's the thing. On the AP exam, when they give you multi-part questions, usually, not always, usually the first parts have to, like, when you do C, you might have to use B and A. There are like 3 different ways to do B. So Wiley, turn around for a sec, okay? You should have a diagram that looks like this. You have the current, right? And then you have the path of the boat, correct? What are you looking for? You are looking for the magnitude of this vector. What is that vector called right there, the yellow one? Well, C parallel, right? C parallel. And you're specifically looking for the magnitude of C parallel. There are 2 distinct paths you can take. You can either find C parallel and find the magnitude, or just find the magnitude. Which one do you want to do? Do you want to find C parallel and then find the magnitude, or you just want to find the magnitude? Let's just find the magnitude. Do you see an angle measure right here? It's theta, right? That's a right triangle, correct? You know that the magnitude of C parallel is going to be the magnitude of C times what? Cosine of theta. Right? How do you find cosine of theta? There are hundred methods to do this. Just let me finish this one, okay? That is one statement. Do you agree that that's true?
Yeah.
You agree that that's true? Do you know what the magnitude of C is? What is the magnitude of C? We found that already. Great. So now we need cosine theta. Do we have something do we have a methodology for finding cosine theta? Yeah. What is V dot C? Magnitude of V, magnitude of C times what? Cosine theta. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
What's the magnitude of V? Look at the board. Just tell me what the magnitude of V is. Root what? 34. What's the magnitude of C? Root 5. Oh, sorry. That's on the other side, right? Sorry. And then can you just tell me what the dot product of the 2 is? It's a scalar, right? Did anybody figure out what it is? What's the V dot C of those 2 vectors? It's 11, right? 5 times 1 plus 2 times 3?
Yeah.
So it's going to be what? 11 cosine what? So what is cosine theta equal to? 11 over what? Well, you don't multiply things out unless you have to. General rule. Don't. Hey, good one. 1 second. Let me finish this. Hey, look. What do you have right here? Cosine of theta. What do you have up here? What do you have? Cosine of theta. So where can you march this? Right up there. So the magnitude of C parallel is going to be equal to root 5 times what? 11 over root 34 times root 5. What cancels? The root 5s cancel, and you're left with what? 11 over root 34. That is one method to do it, right? But what was the formula for F parallel? If you just wanted, well, in this case, C parallel, what is C parallel? What's the formula if you wanted the actual vector? What was it? It's going to be C dot U in times U. You need what direction you're going in, but it has to be a unit, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, what does U equal? V over V magnitude, right? Correct?
Yes.
This right here, this is a vector or a scalar, that whole thing. Is that a vector or a scalar? The whole thing. It's a vector, right? Because it's a scalar times a vector, right? What's the magnitude of U? 1. The magnitude of a unit vector by definition is 1. So if you just wanted the magnitude of this vector, what is it? It's just C dot U. It's just C dot U. And in this case, U is this, right? What was C? What was the vector C? Do you remember? It's 1, 2, right? And then what is U going to be? Well, vector V is what? 5, 3 over the square root of what?
34.
The square root of 34. 对? 听懂啊? So what's this going to be? Hey, what's the dot product here? What's this dot product? You've already done that. What is that? What's this dot product? 11 over... Is that the exact same thing?
Yeah.
It is the exact same thing. Exact same thing. Okay.